In this gripping tale, a man finds himself stripped of his sense of identity and masculinity early on, thrust into a world where desperation becomes his constant companion. As he navigates through a series of challenges, the struggle to reclaim what he has lost intensifies. The narrative unfolds against a backdrop of emotional turmoil and relentless pursuit, where every encounter serves as a reminder of his vulnerability. The protagonist's journey is marked by moments of self-doubt and determination as he grapples with the societal expectations of manhood and the personal implications of his circumstances. Each attempt to regain his former self leads him deeper into a labyrinth of conflict, forcing him to confront not only external adversaries but also the demons within. The stakes rise as he realizes that the battle for his manhood is not just a physical struggle, but a profound quest for self-acceptance and redemption. The tension escalates, leaving the audience on the edge of their seats, eager to see if he can reclaim his identity before it slips away forever. The movie was produced by Universal Television and aired as part of an ABC Movie of the Week series on November 13, 1971. This film, directed by Steven Spielberg, is notable for its intense and suspenseful storytelling. It follows a man named David Mann, who finds himself in a terrifying cat and mouse chase with a mysterious truck driver. The tension builds as Mann's attempts to escape the relentless pursuit lead to a series of harrowing encounters on a desolate highway. The film's gripping narrative and minimal dialogue create a sense of isolation and fear, making it a standout in the thriller genre. The extended version of Duel included scenes shot after the original broadcast for its international theatrical release. These additional scenes provided more depth to the characters and expanded on the story, enhancing the overall experience for viewers. The extended cut allowed audiences to delve deeper into the psychological aspects of the chase, showcasing the impact of fear and desperation on Mann's character. This version of the film has been appreciated for its ability to heighten the suspense and provide a more comprehensive understanding of the protagonist's plight. The combination of strong direction, a compelling storyline, and the unique format of a television movie contributed to Duel becoming a classic that continues to be discussed and analyzed by film enthusiasts today. The film received generally positive reviews, with critics highlighting Steven Spielberg's direction as a standout element. His ability to create tension and suspense in a seemingly simple premise captivated audiences. The story revolves around a man driving through the California desert who becomes the target of a mysterious truck driver. This cat and mouse chase is not just about the physical confrontation, but also delves into themes of isolation and fear. The film's pacing and cinematography contributed to its gripping atmosphere, making viewers feel the protagonist's anxiety and desperation. Over the years, Duel has gained recognition as an influential cult classic, often cited as one of the greatest made-for-television films ever made. Its impact on the thriller genre is undeniable, inspiring future filmmakers to explore similar themes of suspense and psychological tension. The film's legacy continues to resonate, showcasing Spielberg's early talent and foreshadowing his future successes in cinema. The movie Duel is based on a real-life road rage incident that author and screenwriter Richard Matheson experienced. On a day that would become infamous in American history, the same day President John F. Kennedy was assassinated, Matheson found himself in a terrifying situation. While driving, he was aggressively tailgated by a truck driver. This encounter was not just a simple case of bad driving, it escalated into a high-stakes game of cat and mouse on the open road. The tension of the chase and the fear of the unknown became the foundation for the film's plot. Matheson took this personal experience and transformed it into a gripping narrative that explores themes of isolation, fear, and the struggle for survival. The relentless pursuit by the truck driver serves as a metaphor for the darker aspects of human nature and the unpredictability of life. The film captures the essence of this harrowing experience, making viewers feel the anxiety and adrenaline that Matheson faced during that fateful day. The stark contrast between the ordinary act of driving and the extraordinary danger that can arise from it resonates deeply, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. After facing numerous rejections from TV producers, Richard Matheson decided to take a different approach with his idea for a story. Instead of giving up, he transformed his concept into a short story. This decision marked a significant turning point in his creative process. While driving through a desolate landscape, Matheson used a voice recorder to capture his thoughts and observations. The stark and empty surroundings inspired him, and he described them vividly, which later became an integral part of his narrative. This method allowed him to convey the tension and isolation that would define the story. The experience of driving through such a barren area influenced the atmosphere of the tale, making it more compelling. Matheson's ability to translate his real-life experiences into fiction showcased his talent as a writer. The resulting story would eventually lead to the creation of the iconic TV movie Duel, which captivated audiences with its suspenseful plot and memorable themes. At the age of 21, Spielberg began his journey in television directing, taking the helm of episodes for various shows, including Night Gallery and Marcus Welby, MD. His early work in television allowed him to hone his skills and develop a unique style that would later define his career. During this time, he was on the lookout for a project that could be transformed into a feature film. This search led him to a pivotal moment when his secretary, Nona Tyson, discovered a short story by Richard Matheson in Playboy magazine. Recognizing its potential, she suggested it to Spielberg. The story, which revolved around a tense encounter between a man and a mysterious truck driver, captivated Spielberg. He saw the opportunity to create a gripping narrative that could translate well to the screen. This marked the beginning of a significant project that would eventually become the TV movie Duel, showcasing Spielberg's ability to build suspense and tension with minimal resources. Duel would go on to be a landmark in his early career, setting the stage for his future successes in filmmaking. Initially, Spielberg found himself amused when he was handed a Playboy magazine to read. However, he quickly recognized that Tyson had a keen understanding of his tastes and ambitions. This connection proved to be significant as she played a crucial role in helping him track down the movie rights for a compelling story. Her efforts led to the development of a teleplay at ABC and Universal, with producer George Eckstein on board. This collaboration marked an important step in Spielberg's career, as it allowed him to explore themes of tension and suspense that would later become hallmarks of his filmmaking style. The project, which would eventually evolve into the iconic TV movie Duel, showcased Spielberg's ability to create gripping narratives with minimal resources. The story's focus on a man being pursued by a mysterious truck driver resonated with audiences, highlighting Spielberg's talent for building suspense and engaging viewers. This early work laid the groundwork for his future successes in the film industry, demonstrating his knack for storytelling and his ability to captivate audiences with thrilling scenarios. The experience of bringing Duel to life not only solidified Spielberg's reputation as a director, but also showcased the importance of collaboration in the creative process. Tyson's support and insight were instrumental in navigating the complexities of the project, ultimately leading to a memorable film that would leave a lasting impact on television and cinema. When Steven Spielberg met with George Eckstein, he made a strong impression with his work on the television series Columbo. This led to Spielberg being given the opportunity to direct the TV movie Duel. Recognizing the need for a compelling lead, Spielberg hand-picked Dennis Weaver for the role of David Mann. Weaver's performance in Touch of Evil had caught Spielberg's attention, showcasing his ability to convey tension and vulnerability. This choice proved to be pivotal for the film's success. During the production, Weaver drove almost 2,000 miles, immersing himself in the character's journey. He was not just an actor, but also took on many of his own stunts, adding authenticity to the high-stakes chase that defines Duel. This dedication to his role helped create a gripping narrative that kept audiences on the edge of their seats. The collaboration between Spielberg and Weaver became a significant part of the film's legacy, highlighting the importance of casting and performance in storytelling. In the process of creating the 1971 TV movie Duel, Spielberg focused heavily on the vehicles that would play crucial roles in the film. He auditioned 7 different semi-trucks to find the perfect one that would embody the menacing presence needed for the story. After careful consideration, he chose a 1955 Peterbilt 281. This particular truck was selected not just for its size and power, but also for its intimidating features that would enhance the tension throughout the film. The truck's design contributed to the overall atmosphere, making it a character in its own right. To create a striking contrast with the truck and the harsh landscape, Spielberg selected a red Plymouth Valiant for the protagonist, Mann. The bright color of the Valiant stood out against the dusty, desolate backdrop, emphasizing Mann's vulnerability as he faced the relentless pursuit of the truck. This choice of vehicles played a significant role in the storytelling, as the contrasting designs and colors heightened the drama and suspense of the chase. The careful selection of both the truck and the car helped to establish the film's visual style and emotional impact, making Duel a memorable experience for viewers. Initially, Spielberg was given a budget of $400,000 and a tight filming schedule of just 10 days to complete the movie Duel. However, as the production progressed, the schedule extended to 13 days. This extension was necessary due to the complexity of the scenes and the challenges that arose during filming. Spielberg faced the daunting task of capturing high-speed chase sequences that required careful planning and execution. To manage the limited time effectively, he employed strategic camera setups that allowed for efficient shooting. By carefully positioning the cameras and planning the angles in advance, he was able to maximize the impact of the chase scenes while minimizing the time spent on each shot. The filming took place in California's Soledad Canyon, which provided a dramatic backdrop for the intense action. Spielberg's innovative approach to filming under pressure not only showcased his talent, but also contributed to the film's gripping atmosphere. The challenges of the budget and schedule ultimately shaped the creative decisions made during production, leading to a memorable viewing experience. To capture the truck and car at high speeds, Spielberg employed innovative filming techniques that added intensity to the movie. He shot from low angles, which created a sense of urgency and danger. This approach allowed viewers to feel the power and menace of the truck as it pursued the car. Spielberg used a special camera from the film Bullitt, known for its ability to handle high-speed action effectively. This choice of equipment was crucial in achieving the thrilling visuals that defined Duel. Veteran stunt driver Kerry Lofton played a significant role in the film, not only coordinating the stunts, but also portraying the truck driver. Lofton's expertise ensured that the high-speed chases were executed safely while maintaining a sense of realism. His experience in stunt driving brought authenticity to the film, making the encounters between the truck and the car feel genuinely perilous. The combination of Spielberg's creative vision and Lofton's driving skills resulted in a gripping cinematic experience that has left a lasting impact on the thriller genre. The climactic scene in the 1971 TV movie Duel is a remarkable moment that showcases the creativity and resourcefulness of its director, Steven Spielberg. This scene features a dramatic cliff crash that was particularly challenging to film, as it could only be captured in one take due to the availability of a single truck. To achieve the desired effect, the truck was rigged to drive without a driver, allowing for a unique perspective that heightened the tension of the moment. 7 cameras were strategically placed to capture multiple angles, providing ample footage for editing and ensuring that the scene would be as impactful as possible. To further enhance the emotional weight of the crash, Spielberg added a low roar sound effect taken from the classic film Creature from the Black Lagoon. This sound effect served to emphasize the truck's death in a way that resonated with viewers. The technique of using sound to amplify visual moments became a hallmark of Spielberg's style, as he later reused this method in his iconic film Jaws. The combination of innovative filming techniques and sound design in this climactic scene not only created a memorable moment in Duel, but also set a standard for suspenseful storytelling in cinema. The film delves into the complex themes of manhood and masculinity, particularly through the character of David Mann. From the outset, David is portrayed as a man struggling with his identity and self-worth. His emasculation is evident in his interactions with his wife, who undermines his confidence and authority. This dynamic sets the stage for David's confrontation with the menacing truck, which symbolizes a more aggressive and dominant form of masculinity. Throughout the film, David's attempts to assert his manhood are consistently thwarted, highlighting his vulnerability. His surname, Mann, serves as a constant reminder of his struggle to embody the very essence of manhood. Additionally, the choice of the car model, Valiant, further emphasizes his meek persona, suggesting that despite its name, David lacks the courage and strength associated with traditional masculinity. The allusion to the biblical story of David and Goliath reinforces this theme, as David faces an overwhelming adversary that challenges his sense of self. The film intricately weaves these elements together, creating a narrative that explores the fragility of masculinity in the face of external threats. The relentless pursuit by the truck becomes a metaphor for the societal pressures that men face, forcing David to confront not only the physical danger, but also his own insecurities and fears. This exploration of manhood is both poignant and unsettling as it reveals the complexities and challenges that define the male experience. The film ultimately leaves viewers reflecting on the nature of masculinity and the struggles that come with it. Duel remains an intense movie that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. This film, directed by Steven Spielberg, is notable for being his impressive directorial debut. The story revolves around a man driving on a lonely highway who becomes the target of a mysterious truck driver. The tension builds as the man tries to escape the relentless pursuit of the massive truck, which seems to have a mind of its own. Spielberg expertly crafts suspense through clever camera angles and pacing, making even the simplest moments feel charged with anxiety. The film's minimal dialogue adds to the sense of isolation and urgency, allowing the visuals and sound design to take center stage. The truck itself becomes a character, embodying menace and unpredictability. Spielberg's ability to create a gripping narrative with such limited resources showcases his talent and vision. Duel not only entertains but also leaves a lasting impression, highlighting the fear and vulnerability of the human experience when faced with an unseen threat. Duel, the 1971 television movie directed by Steven Spielberg, presents a gripping narrative centered around a man named finds himself relentlessly pursued by a mysterious truck on the desolate roads of California. The film, adapted from a short story by Richard Matheson, showcases a script that is both rich and evocative, capturing the essence of a primal struggle that resonates deeply with audiences. At its core, Duel can be interpreted as a modern-day fable, where the protagonist's battle against the truck symbolizes a clash between man and an overwhelming force of nature. The truck, described as a menacing predator akin to a T-Rex or a shark, serves as a powerful representation of fear and aggression. Its growling engine becomes the most prominent sound in the film, creating an atmosphere of tension and dread that permeates every scene. This auditory element, combined with the sparse dialogue, enhances the film's intensity, allowing viewers to immerse themselves in the visceral experience of the chase. The visual storytelling in Duel is particularly noteworthy. Spielberg, despite being relatively early in his career, demonstrates a remarkable ability to craft suspenseful sequences that evoke the feel of a classic Western. The barren landscapes and the isolation of the characters evoke a sense of timelessness, reminiscent of high noon showdowns where the stakes are life and death. The film's cinematography captures the stark beauty of the Californian terrain, further emphasizing the struggle between man and his mechanical adversary. Critics have pointed out that the film's narrative can be seen as a metaphor for the human condition, reflecting themes of survival and the instinctual fight against overwhelming odds. The relentless pursuit by the truck strips away the layers of civilization, reducing the characters to their most primal instincts. This interpretation aligns with the notion that, despite living in a technologically advanced society, the fundamental struggles of humanity remain unchanged. However, some viewers have expressed a desire for deeper character development, noting that man's journey could benefit from more exploration of his backstory and motivations. While the film effectively conveys the tension of the chase, the lack of dialogue and character depth may leave some audiences feeling disconnected from man's plight. This perspective highlights a potential limitation of the film, suggesting that while the visual and auditory elements are compelling, a richer narrative could enhance the emotional impact. Despite these criticisms, many agree that the film's climax delivers a satisfying resolution, culminating in a moment of triumph that feels both exhilarating and cathartic. The joy expressed by man at the end of the chase serves as a poignant reminder of the human spirit's resilience in the face of adversity. This moment, described as almost childlike, encapsulates the film's blend of mythology and modernism, showcasing the triumph of man over a seemingly insurmountable force. In conclusion, Duel stands as a remarkable achievement in television filmmaking, showcasing Spielberg's early talent for creating suspenseful and visually striking narratives. The film's exploration of primal instincts, coupled with its rich symbolism and evocative sound design, creates a compelling viewing experience. While some may yearn for deeper character exploration, the film's ability to evoke tension and convey a timeless struggle resonates powerfully with audiences. Ultimately, Duel remains a captivating blend of mythology and modernity, reflecting the complexities of the human experience against the backdrop of a relentless mechanical